Today on Sports Stars of Tomorrow, we travel to San Antonio, Texas for the 2013 Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl, an event where the nation's top 7th and 8th grade football players, as well as North America's finest under 15 football players, descend upon San Antonio's Alamo Dome to partake in the elite youth football experience. And it all starts now. Hello, sports fans. I'm your host, Charles Davis. On this episode of Sports Stars of Tomorrow, we go inside San Antonio's renowned Alamo Dome for the 5th annual Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl. Eastbay went to another level in making these all-star games and the weekend surrounding them a first-class experience for everyone involved. The 2013 bowl game brought with it the unmatched talent of football university players. These players were selected from the top pool of athletes throughout the country while attending football universities' camps. They have now come into the spotlight, taking over the field after the U.S. Army All-American Bowl concludes so that they can write their own history. For 13 years, the U.S. Army All-American Bowl has been heralded as the pipeline to the NFL. After playing in the bowl, these outstanding players go on to play for the nation's top schools. Every year, more than 40,000 fans come out to witness the future. Past stars of the U.S. Army All-American Bowl include the likes of Vikings running back Adrian Peterson, Reggie Bush, Andrew Luck, and Tim Tebow. The NFL's influence on these primetime athletes remains great, as many of these players are instructed by former NFL players and coaches at one of football university's 50 worldwide camps, where many of the athletes we see featured at Bowl Weekend were discovered.
Football today has changed in the last 10 to 15 years. You've got a much more competitive environment across the country, with the recruiting services really watching high school football day to day. Who's doing well, who's not doing well, who's up, who's down.
Football University is an invitation-only camp, and there is no better place for players to perfect their techniques and enhance their abilities than at a football university camp. When we return, we will get underway with the events from the 7th grade All-American game.
If you would like to contact the show, connect with us online. You can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at SportsStarsTV.
Here's how Eastbay works. You're a high school point guard, so you head to eastbay.com because they've got the most gear. You get the explosive Nike Hyperdunks. Good choice. Pair that with some Nike Pro Combat shorts and sleeves, and now you're balling. You're winning. You're state champs. You get a full ride, and now you're dancing. You get an agent. You turn pro. You get a different agent. You're in the big show now.
Next stop, Hall of Fame.
And you're about to be immortalized. Best gear, top brands, one place, eastbay.com.
Sports Stars of Tomorrow is brought to you by Skills. Elevate the athlete in you.
Welcome back to the Alamo Dome of San Antonio, Texas for this special episode of Sports Stars of Tomorrow. For this episode, we're providing you all with an exclusive look at the events from the 2013 Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl. This bowl week, the Eastbay All-Americans have enjoyed a first-class experience and have been adorned head to toe with the most elite football apparel and equipment. Claiming full VIP status, the players were welcomed to San Antonio, Texas with a red carpet treatment. Some of the gear they received included Eastbay sweatsuits, mouth guards from Battle Sports Science, custom products from Oakley, the latest Zenith X2 helmets, as well as the revolutionary Addy Zero cleat from Adidas, and not to mention the Eastbay Youth All-American uniforms. Looking at all the gear that the players received, it was as if an Eastbay catalog had been brought to life. As we take our attention to the field, the first game of the Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl pitted the 7th grade East squad against the 7th grade West squad. Intensity was easily seen in every play and every tackle. In this battle of East versus West, emotions were running high as these talented players were trying to put on their best possible display of their skills as they were representing their respective teams and coasts.
Marquez Perez, wide to the right. No chance going down as Corral. The East is on cruise control. There he is. You've seen him all afternoon. Jaden Cruz.
That's not just throwing the football, it's play like that.
Near side with Neal. Turns the corner, leaps in. Another touchdown, this one from Burrell Neal, the leader in Australian high school sports. And again, it's Gill. And again, he scores. Well, like I said, he had 6 in a regular season game. And Jalen is jubilant.
And it's safe to say the East is stacked to the gills. 13-0, 2 plays on Easy Street.
The player, however, who stood out amongst the rest was East running back Jalen Gill, an elusive back who used his footwork and speed to help lead his team to a decisive win over the West with 2 touchdowns.
Hi, I'm with Jalen Gill from Ohio, one of the standout players for the Eastbay All-American 7th grader game. How do you think you did today?
I think I did pretty well. Our offensive line made a big difference. Every time I got the ball, it was a pretty good, decent team. And I just hit the hole, it's exploded, and our defense helped too.
So you had 2 touchdowns today and a good amount of yardage. How do you think that the FBU camp prepared you for today?
Well, before I went to the FBU camp, I used to do a little false step. But now it's like I lead towards whichever way I'm going with that foot, and it gives me about a second faster, and it's a good burst.
Okay. Well, I think you have a great future in front of you, and I look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Although now a big star in his own right, Jalen wasn't the only star in our midst. We had a moment to catch up with former Major League Baseball star David Justice, who was taking in the excitement of the game while watching his son, J.R. Justice, represent the West team.
Dave, you've been in a lot of heated battles, nervous a lot. You're on the other side of the ball here. How's it feel?
Well, it feels great. I mean, this is a great experience for my son. When he was selected, he was excited, and I just told him, come here, have fun. You're going to meet some friends, but also it's a good gauge to see where he is thus far. I mean, he just turned 13, and I'm just happy to be here, brought the whole family, and we've been having a good time.
So, I know he plays receiver here. He's also a quarterback. Has he enjoyed the whole experience switching positions and just being the overall athlete that he can adjust that way?
Yeah. I mean, he's totally fine playing wide receiver here, but back home he's our quarterback, and he does a great job at that position. And again, like I told him, you're going to meet kids from all over the country, kids that you may see from now throughout high school possibly, as well as into college. So, build some friendships, have a good time, and enjoy yourself, and that's what he's been doing.
The Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl has become the quintessential game that all youth football players aspire to play in. Having the opportunity to play in the game means that you have worked extremely hard and that you have made it to the pinnacle of youth football.
Steve's right. One thing he forgot to say is 4 years ago, I didn't have to put on reading glasses to get through these shows. But he's right in the fact that we couldn't put on this show without our title sponsor. There's other All-American games out there. Got to pay to be in them. They take anybody. And I'm glad they have them games. Because that's where the people go that can't get in this game. Woo! I challenge anybody in here to take this phone for about 24 hours and see how many youth coaches and youth parents and players and high school coaches have rang that thing off the hook, rang that off the hook the last 2 weeks, and rang it off the hook today. They asked, Eric, did Dylan Moses not show? Eric, did Connor Curry not show? I can get on a plane right now. They want your spot. But you earned it, and You earned it on the field and off. So let's remember that.
Players who were selected to play are chosen from all 50 states. Eastbay is proud to be the sponsor of an event that allows such high-caliber players to compete against one another. In addition to the games, these players got to participate in other great parts of Bowl Week. When we return, we will get into the action as we will watch the talented East and West players take the field in the 8th grade game.
Football University, the nation's leading football training experience, is accepting nominations for its 2013 camps. We teach the leading techniques, drills, and mental aspects of the game to increase your football IQ and to make you a better player. Our instructors are current and former NFL coaches. The same coaches that train today's NFL stars will train you. FBU is by invitation only. Visit footballuniversity.org for more information.
In order to be faster each and every day, you have to keep working hard.
Feet moving, feet moving, feet moving. You gotta get out. Bam. Every time, full speed. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I've lost so much hair, and it's so thin that I don't even want to wash my hair anymore.
I wish my hair was as easy to manage as it used to be, but now it's so dull and lifeless.
I used to get so many compliments on my hair. Now I'm embarrassed. People can actually see my scalp.
Do you wish you could turn back the clock and reclaim the hair you used to have? Would you like to regrow thicker, fuller hair? If so, we're going to send you a risk-free trial of a system specially formulated for women's hair care called Caranique. Call 1-800-579-9267. Caranique's hair regrowth solution fights hair loss. It contains the only FDA-approved treatment clinically proven to regrow your hair. Plus, the Caranique system will give your hair incredible strength, softness, and shine while making it instantly effortless to manage. For your risk-free trial, call 1-800-579-9267 in the next 5 minutes. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call 1-800-579-9267.
Sports Stars of Tomorrow is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athletes.
Back on the field, the 8th grade game got underway. This game emulated the days of old, as this game was about defense and running the football. The East team dominated on both sides of the ball, eventually pulling away to best the West squad.
See if he finishes off the drive. Hutton, he will. Hutton with the touchdown for the East. Hutton, touchdown. And Glenn stepping up in the pocket. Picked off again.
And look out again.
Tremendous hit.
Okay.
Enough is enough, right? And he's laying it on thick.
Look at that.
That's a touchdown. Gaiman has it. Fly sweep with Mickens. He's hitting the balls loose.
The player who took home Offensive Player of the Game honors was running back Devin Hutton from Louisiana. One of the bigger backs we saw featured this weekend, reminiscent of a young Jerome Bettis with the way he bulldozed over the defense of the West.
We're here with Devin Hutton, two-time Eastbay All-American. Last year you guys lost. This year you guys won, and you got the MVP and 2 touchdowns. How has this whole experience been for you?
I mean, it's great. It's put on by all the best people, and you got the best sponsors and best equipment. So, you know, if I could, I'd come back every year. So, you know, I love it.
Well, you went through it one time. Coming back the second time, is there anything that helped you prepare for this game to have that success you had?
Yeah. I don't know if you can turn the camera, but my uncle right there trained me, you know. The Duke Academy, if you want to go look at it. So, yeah, he's helped me a lot.
So getting some plugs for your uncle and some academies, but nonetheless, some hard work, and we appreciate the hard work, and congratulations on the MVP.
For years, Eastbay has served top athletes of all ages across the country by providing them with access to the top apparel and sports equipment. Eastbay is always interested in the development of their athletes, both on and off the field, as they hope to inspire their athletes to become and remain well-rounded individuals.
This is without a doubt that you guys are the top football players in the nation. You've made it through all the nominations, the practices, the cuts, the camps, and you've shown everyone here that you have what it takes to succeed in the game of football, and also to conquer all the challenges that you're going to face throughout your life in addition to sports. You've given the game all you have through your hard work. You've proven not only to yourself, but to those around you, that you have the desire, drive, and athletic ability to make it to every elite level of excellence. It's a true honor for Eastbay to sponsor this event, which invites nothing but the best in the game of football. Everyone has the ability to succeed and be successful in their future as an athlete, and I can assure you that Eastbay will support you in your progress by offering you all the products, the insights, the different types of knowledge and different programs that we have, relationships with the pros, just to make sure that you have everything that you need from products and guidance to elevate your game to the next level. Eastbay will continue to carry all the great brands that you desire and depend on for your on-field performance. And we promise we'll supply you not only the best gear, but really to keep educating you on what the right styles are of the different gear and performance athletics that you need for you and your games. So we're here to support you. It's a remarkable accomplishment that you're here. We congratulate you, salute your success. We're very, very proud of this relationship, and I just want to thank you.
Besides having the opportunity to hear from phenomenal and inspirational speakers, athletes were also able to relax in the Eastbay Players Lounge, get a fresh cut at the Eastbay Players Barbershop, have their own photo shoots, talk football with university coaches, and friends and family were able to create personalized signs for their players at several tables that Eastbay had set up at different venues during Bowl Week. When we return, we will look at the highlights from the biggest Eastbay game of the weekend, the Team USA versus Team Canada game.
Engine light on. Come to Meineke now for a free code scan read, and you'll say, my money, my choice, my Meineke.
You always count on Church's to help serve your family their favorite chicken. So this time of year, why not count on us to help you serve your family's favorite seafood? Like your choice of popcorn shrimp or crunchy fish fillets, plus fries for just $3.59 each. Church's, you bring it home.
You ask, you get. Introducing FBU Online. 7 position-specific courses, 11 NFL coaches, 11 pro players, and FBU training standards. It's now available to you 24/7, all in high definition. FBU Online Training. Consider yourself invited. Powered by SOTLtraining.com. Available March 2013.
I was just going to throw my old phone in a drawer, but then a friend told me about Gazelle.com.
I was amazed how much I got for my used iPhone. They paid me cash for my used iPad.
I got cash for my MacBook and my Galaxy S.
I got paid fast.
They even paid me for my broken iPhone. They paid the shipping too. It couldn't have been easier.
So how much can you get?
How much can you get?
How much can you get?
Find out now at Gazelle.
That's Gazelle.com.
These days, while everyone is finding ways to cut back, you're still making sure that your family gets the meals they love. Right now at Church's, you can pick up 9 mixed pieces of our juicy, hand-breaded, hand-battered chicken for only $9.99. Church's, you bring it home.
Sports Stars of Tomorrow is brought to you by School of the Legends, where athletes never stop training.
In this game, we got a chance to see how far the reach of Eastbay truly has gone, as we saw Team USA and Team Canada go head-to-head.
Zendiak to throw. Open target downfield. Too easy. Touchdown. And it's fielded on the far side by the Americans, Robbie Robinson. And Robinson may go all the way as the kicker to beat down the sideline. Touchdown, Robbie Robinson.
It was an impressive display of athletic ability on both sides of the ball for the entire game. But unfortunately for Canada, the physicality and skill level of Team USA was too much. Team USA's offense took control early, eventually leading them to victory. Team USA now leads the series against Canada 2-1. This year, the Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl was proud to see its first class of alumni represent Eastbay in the 2013 U.S. Army All-American Bowl. Of the players selected, quarterback Tyrone Swoops out of Texas representing the West team and linebacker E.J. Levenberry from Virginia representing the East team headlined this outstanding 2013 class of U.S. Army All-Americans. Their dedication to the sport and relentless work ethic earned them spots to play in the premier All-American sporting event. However, Eastbay wasn't the only football program represented at Bowl Week to see its alumni make it to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl. Football University saw a record-setting 20 of its alumni make it to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl game this year. One of them being Kenny Bigelow. Kenny, a defensive lineman from Maryland, is a USC commit and attended FBU's Elite Top Gun Camp.
It's important because it gets you exposure, it gets your name out, like it gets you going up against the best of the best at each position. Like the competition level is that much better. Like they make me go out and play harder.
Top Gun is an invitation-only camp comprised of the best from Football University's regional camps. At Top Gun, all players are fighting to make their name known in the final camp session of the FBU season. We've already seen several Eastbay All-Americans selected to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl, as well as 20 Football University alumni, and more are soon to follow in the years to come. They include FBU and Eastbay All-American alumnus Sony Michel. The agile running back worked his way up from Football University's regional camps to the Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl and then the Army National Combine. The culmination of it all ending with his selection to the 2014 U.S. Army All-American Bowl.
Two receivers on the flanks. They pitch it back to Sony Michel, running wide. In the secondary, there goes Sony Michel. He's going all the way. They're not going to catch this eighth grader with 4.47 40 speed. 69 yards later, he is in the house. Touchdown for the East.
For players like Sony, next season starts tomorrow because the work is never over if you want to be the best.
Some breathing room with 6 minutes to play in the third. The pitch back to Sony Michel. Turns it upfield and drives down close to the goal line, and he's in. Sony Michel.
Eastbay Youth All-Americans are scouted and chosen throughout the year during their numerous camps, clinics, and video submissions to play in the game. To be nominated for the 2014 Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl, please go to www.eastbay.com/Eastbay Youth All-American Bowl. And if you are serious about football and want to be nominated for a Football University camp, please visit footballuniversity.org.
Quarterback flushed. Throws that one up for grabs. Wanted justice. I think this one was intercepted, and it was. And he's going to have to run again, curling out of that pocket. Does a nice job of delivering the ball. Throw, picked off, going back the other way. This is going to be a pick six. Touchdown for the Eastern Stars. East, they give it back on the interception. See if he finishes off the drive. He will. Hutton with the touchdown for the East. Hutton, touchdown. And Glenn stepping up in the pocket. Picked off again.
And look out again.
Tremendous hit. Running room into the secondary. He's off to the races. Harrison says bye-bye. Touchdown, United States. Did this, just handed the football off. And with it is Zaquan Hogan. And he's dropped the ball just on the Canadian side. And Zembiak's throwing. Slant pattern, has his man. Smothers. Fullback. Zembiak to throw. Open target downfield. Too easy. Touchdown. And it's fielded on the far side by the Americans. Robbie Robinson. And Robinson may go all the way as the kicker to beat down the sideline. Touchdown, Robbie Robinson.
Sports Stars of Tomorrow is brought to you in part by...
I'm serious. We compare our direct rates side by side to find you a great deal, even if it's not with us.
Oh, that's helpful.
Well, our company does that too. Actually, we invented that. It's like a sauna in here.
Helping you save even if it's not with us. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
No más pantalones.